Welcome to new Toon Tuesday. This is part 2 of August the 20th. This is going to be an Electric Blast Devices blaster. And this was a fun build because this is also the same build that I'm going to run, that I am actually currently running in the game. So this was something that I have already built before. We took a look at it. We wanted to make some adjustments to it. The person that this build is for was with me when I was streaming this, so he agreed that it was good, but we wanted to make some adjustments because of what's in beta right now. It's probably most likely going to come out. So we ended up scratching it and starting from the beginning. It's very similar to what I had, just some adjustments, and we'll go over it. So Electric Blast. We went with the Charge Bolts, Lightning Bolt, Ball Lightning, Aim, Zap, Voltaic Sentinel, and Thunder Splash. The main, some builds only choose one of the first two powers. Electric Blast is not a very strong single target set because it only has 3 and then 4 if you consider Tesla Gauge. Most people don't grab that. So it's only got 3. So we had to grab both. So your attack chain is going to be Charge Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Charge Bolt, and then the Zap. Because Zap is going to be instant snipe because of the hit that we get from targeting drone. It's an amazing attack chain. Between these 3, it's great. So you go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then rest and repeat. Ball Lightning from range, nice AoE damage. We skipped Short Circuit because it's primarily a ranged build, with the exception of Time Bomb, which we'll go over. Voltaic Sentinel, Thunder Splash, Nuke, and an extra pet that does damage alongside you, which is always a welcome. That's a big DPS boost that you don't have to fire off except for when you summon it. Web Grenade, you have to take it. Caltrops isn't really useful in this set. I do like the power, but it just doesn't work here. Taser we skipped. I know of the changes in beta. I'd still skippable power. Targeting drone we picked up is an amazing power. It gives you all the hit that you need. We're already at 23.81%. You only need 22 for instant snipe. So it's an amazing cheat to hit buff. It saves us on having Kismet in here. Since we have the hit, we don't need Kismet. Smoke Grenade, it's a nice added to hit debuff in case you're in melee range or AoE range. So the 22.6 will effectively be higher because of the hit debuff. Field Operative, it's a must-have. It's a stealth defense, but most importantly, regeneration and recovery to such a high extent that it gives you a lot more freedom on how to build the character. Time Bomb, it's a nuke in itself, so you have 2 nukes. It's amazing. And Gun Drone, another pet that gives you DPS on top of not having to fire it all the time. You can just summon it and then just start single targeting it. Pull powers went Hasten, Super Speed. He didn't ask for any specific travel power, but with Time Bomb as one of your powers, you kind of have to stick to the ground. So you want a Super Speed. Combat Jumping, Box Tough Weave, Maneuvers. I was able to afford Assault into the build. I went ahead and grabbed it because if you didn't know, Assault and like build up, aim, all those, it's the percentage that is gained is 10.5 on Assault. It's 10.5% of your base damage, not of your buff damage. For an example, Zap has a base damage of 178.6 damage. So it's 10.5% of that number, not of the 294.8. So it's not really misleading, but it's something that a lot of players don't know. So it's of your base damage. So like this is 250. 10.5% of 250, not of 577. It's a nice added damage. It is welcome sight. It helps the entire team, not just yourself. So if you can afford the power slot, nice grab. There's only needs one slot under introduction. We grabbed for our epic pool, went Flame Mastery. Big fan of Flame Mastery. I put it in all of my blasters because Bonfire is amazing. You can perma it. It has the chance for it has the knockback to knockdown conversion in it. If you've never used it, use it. You will love it, and you will never choose anything else because it constantly knocks them down. And the reason is because Bonfire has a constant tick of knockback that continuously knockbacks enemies. It's a very frequent tick. So the knockback to knockdown conversion, it will knock down on all those ticks. They flop around like fish out of water. It's amazing. It's an added defense that's not it doesn't show up in the defensive number. Amazing. And then Fire Shield, because I like getting powers for resistance, and then Rise of the Phoenix just in case you die. We were able to build for range defense, so we're at 52.6% range defense, which is amazing. It's super survivable. Even energy negative, if you happen to get hit by something that's melee or AoE, this will also give you defense toward negative. Recovery is fine. You won't have any endurance issues. Hit points are good. Your regeneration rate is 35 hit points a second, which is amazing. You're super survivable. You got a couple of nukes here, and to go over, Time Bomb is in beta, not in live yet, as of August 20th. The numbers are being changed to it. They are taking away the interrupt time, and the cast time for it is being reduced down to roughly 3 seconds. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's low. It's like 3 seconds versus the 9 seconds that are here. So, and the time that it explodes from when you first place it down is being reduced from 15 seconds down to 5 seconds. Only 5 seconds. So it's a very useful power now. You can run out ahead with the tank, gather enough before the rest of the group gets there, lay down a bomb, and if you need to, go back and kill whatever's there, and it'll explode as you're helping out the rest of the team. Because it's doing 643 damage without build-up. It's doing over 1,000 damage. It's a full-on nuke by itself. So it'll blow up and it'll kill anything that's around that tank, and that tank can now then move on. Because the only thing that's left are bosses. So it's amazing. We've got all the necessary props here. We got scaling resistance because why not? We're able to afford it. We got all the knockback we need. The chance for absorb here. We left out the Miracle Plus recovery because our recovery was already really high. So we took that out and we used that somewhere else. Extra build up in here. All the 2 ATOs are here. Thunderstrike is an amazing set. We got the Gladiator's Armor here. Steadfast Protection here. We got Forward Life of the Gamblers. Time Bomb's a huge knockback power, but we have a knockback conversion here. So it's gonna be an amazing build. He's gonna love it. And that's it. I don't have incarnate ability, alpha slot ability. But in this case we went with the movement speed one. That's primarily because we don't need more endurance modification. We're losing out on 12%, but we're gaining movement speed. Not a big whoop-de-doo, but why not? And that's it. Again, I'm AlienMafia. This is it for part 2 of August 20th. If you're interested in watching me build these live, I do these Monday nights. I usually do 2 builds, sometimes 3, depending on what they are. If you're interested in me doing your builds and learning from it, you can ask me questions during the build. There's a link in the description to a Google spreadsheet, so you can enter in your criteria there. You can ask for your global name in case I have any questions for you. Travel power, obviously primary, secondary. If it's used for PvP, PvE, farming some extra notes to at the end. If there's a price limit, I generally build the best that it can be without regards of price, because I like to build for the best optimal character you can make with those primary and secondary sets. There's also a link in the description for my Twitch account, so you can just head right over there right now. Hit follow and hit the notification bell so that when I do go live, because I don't have a set schedule because of my work, it'll let you know. That's it. So thank you for watching. Please leave a like. I'm slowly growing, but what would actually be helpful as well is spreading the word. I see a lot of posts on Facebook. People are not really knowing how to do builds, so point them over to me. I'll answer questions. I'll even answer questions while I'm playing on a normal day. So thank you all, and have a good one.